In this video I will be reviewing the story, Batman, Year 1. The blurb on the back of the book states, a new edition of one of the most important and critically acclaimed Batman adventures ever, written by Frank Miller, author of The Dark Knight Returns. In 1986, Frank Miller and David Mazzucchelli produced this groundbreaking reinterpretation of the origin of Batman, who he is and how he came to be. Written shortly after The Dark Knight Returns, Miller's dystopian fable of Batman's final days, Year 1 set the stage for a new vision of a legendary character. The story first appeared in Batman 404-407. Anybody who is a fan of Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy will instantly realize upon reading this graphic novel that Batman Begins drew some inspiration from this storyline and fleshed it out even further. This story is a retelling of Batman's origins, told by the amazing Frank Miller. Unlike Batman Begins, this story doesn't dig into what happened to Bruce Wayne while he lived away from Gotham City, or how he trained and gained the skills that he needed to become Batman. Instead, this story shows his first year as Batman, which makes for an interesting read. This Batman, although causing his enemies to fear him, makes more mistakes than we are used to. This adds a new dimension to Batman's character, illustrating that at the end of the day, Batman is a man in a mask. To become the unstoppable force we all know and love, he had to make mistakes and perfect his skills and persona. One of the more interesting elements of this story is the other characters involved in its plot. Jim Gordon, who is not the commissioner yet, is the driving force behind this story. We witness him moving to Gotham City and joining a corrupt police force where his morals make him a target. He has nobody to turn to for help and has to fight for good, alone, in a situation where most would buckle and go against their morals. Fans of Batman are already familiar with Jim Gordon and Batman's friendship, but this story looks at the time before they could trust each other. As Batman is a vigilante, the cops hunt him down, including Jim Gordon, and it's through his run-ins with Batman that he starts to see this incorruptible force that gets the job done. The story has other subplots that aren't necessary to the story, but are nice additions. Harvey Dent is introduced as the district attorney, and is indicated as one of the first people to trust and work with Batman. Selina Kyle's origin as Catwoman is brief but is also shown to have been inspired by Batman's actions. All in all, this is a great Batman story. It has a great plot, great art, and acts as a brilliant starting point for new readers wanting to read the Batman comics. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and press the subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell.